What was I gonna say again? Hold on.
Are you gonna cut and paste the part of that? Are you gonna make it like really official?
And do I look at you or do I look at the camera?
Oh, yeah, I could talk for 10 minutes, but you know me.
How do movie stars do this?
Okay, am I ready?
Yeah.
Okay. And on.
By God's provision, I came to Watermark. A friend told me about it, and I was glad I came here because I found authentic, real community. Thanks for making room for me.
When Wake started up again, everything was too full, but they managed to find a place for me in a small group. Thanks for making room for me.
Thank you for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for me.
I became a believer on September the 6th, and I hope you'll make room for all those searching hearts out there.
When I first moved from New York to Dallas, I had no friends or family. If it wasn't for God blessing me with Watermark, I wouldn't have the accountability I have today.
Thanks for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for us.
Thanks for making room for us.
Yeah, we really didn't want to come.
I thought it was going to be really
but then I
stupid
loved
and
it.
boring, but it ended up to be really great and funny.
They have like
with
music
Bodie
and
David, and we
fun
went to D-Town, and
video
that was
games.
awesome.
And they have like donuts in the mornings.
I know, yum.
Thanks for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for me.
I was a really lost college student, and a friend brought me to Watermark, where I learned who the Lord was, and I am learning to love Christ more and more every day. Thank you so much for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for us.
Thank you for making room for me at Watermark.
Thank you for making room for me.
God's used Watermark to help us work through areas of our marriage, the marriage ministry, and through a Bible study called Shiloh that helps couples who are experiencing infertility. So thanks for making room for us, Watermark.
Through the love of people here, just every day, that have, and the evidence of changed lives that has given me hope.
I just basically had come off the streets. I was pretty much homeless, desperate, and lost. And came into the church, sat on the front row. Hadn't been in a church in years.
And now I'm in relationship with God again, and I'm on my way back to healing and on a journey with Christ.
Asked to be baptized, and the rest is history. I couldn't tell you what happened or how it happened. It was just amazing grace.
Thanks for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for me.
So I moved here from Austin about 3 weeks ago, and I hardly knew anybody. And the Watermark community helped me to get plugged in. I went on the launch retreat. I met a ton of new friends, and I even met a couple of new roommates. So thanks for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for us.
Wasn't long before I was in CR and plugged into a community group and began serving with the children's ministry, and made a big difference in my life. No more isolation.
I just want to thank each one of you individually for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for me.
Thank you for making room for us.
Thanks for making room for us.
Thank you.
Thanks for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for us.
Thank you for making room for me.
Thank you.
And listen, thank you for making room for me. God bless all of y'all. I just love you.